Okay, so let's start with the substitution of OH group. And we know this thing that this OH group related to alcohol. So when you substitute OH in alkyl halide or anything, we will form alcohol. So this reaction is named as formation of alcohol. Important because this is the basic reaction. Okay, formation of alcohols. How you can prepare alcohols from the alkyl halides. So in this class, I will only explain you the reactions. Now we are not going for mechanism for now, okay? Because that's not for you in 12th class. The mechanism is not needed. So let's just start. RH, okay, alkyl halide. There is a specific condition for these types of reactions. We just can't substitute simply OH electronucleophile into this reaction and perform our reaction. It's not possible for us. So for OH, we require strong nucleophile or the compound which contains this OH, strong nucleophile. Strong compounds we need. We just can't take H2O here because H2O से हमें OH मिल जाता है, but we can't take it because that is considered to be as weak one, weak electron. Okay, so for this we require, note it down. Number one, aqueous NaOH. This aqueous word, it contains 1 mark. If you don't write this aqueous now on the above the equation or with the means with your compound, this state is actually necessary. Okay, aqueous KOH, moist AgOH. Clear? So these are considered to be as strong source of nucleophile. Strong nucleophile. Okay, they will provide a strong nucleophile to this, and we will get ROH plus X negative. Your previous nucleophile will get out of the reaction and OH will substitute. Okay. Let's just understand this thing with the help of example. C2H5 Br, for example, plus NaOH, and I also mentioning state here, aqueous AOH. This is mandatory because formation of alcohol will take place only in the presence or in when your a nucleophile compound is in aqueous state. So हमने क्या बनाया इससे? Bromoethane, ethane to ethanol. So sometimes they just ask you that okay, convert means write the reaction of formation of ethanol. So or या फिर they can problem. Okay, so let's just take another example. So for example, C2H5I, let's just take this thing, C2H5I plus KOH in aqueous state. This is also in aqueous state. So C2H5OH plus Ki. Okay, so this is iodoethane. I think you are all familiar with the nomenclature. So this is iodoethane. Okay, and we are preparing ethanol, same. So these are the conversion reactions. Let's just take one more example. So I just want to tell you one important thing here, that it actually depend on, I've already told you ना कि भाई वो आपसे ये भी पूछ सकते हैं कि भाई बताओ इस रिएक्शन में SN1 टाइप रिएक्शन हो रही है या 2 हो रही है. They can ask you this thing also because SN1 and SN2 is very important concept of your chemistry. तो तब हम कैसे पता लगाएंगे? We will confirm this thing from the alkyl halide. this alkyl halide, this alkyl halide, and this alkyl halide. These alkyl halides will decide that the reaction will SN1 or SN2. If your alkyl halide is in tertiary condition, the reaction will be SN1. If it in secondary condition, so the reaction will be SN1 as well as SN2, because आपको ये पता होना चाहिए secondary में SN1 और SN2 दोनों आते हैं. Clear? But if it is primary, so SN2 always. Clear? Note this thing down. So if they ask you that if it is prime SN1, SN2, SN3, so on the basis of alkyl halide, you will be able to answer that what is this actually. Okay? Okay. Let's just move to the second reaction. Second type of reaction means the substitution of OR group. The substitution of OR group. And these reactions are actually important. How? Let me just tell you. And these reactions are also known as formation of ether. And OR is E for ether. Or you just can write in IUPAC name alkoxide. Sorry, it's alkoxide. Formation of ether or alkoxide. Okay? The reaction will be same. RX, OR, ROR. Clear? Plus your X negative. Your X negative will get out of the reaction. So what happened? This means this X will go out and this OR will attack on this from the front side, not from the rear side. Clear? And this reaction is also known as Williamson synthesis. Note it down. Williamson's synthesis. So sometimes they used to give you just a reaction. Objectives की बता रही हूँ मैं. Objective में they just give you a reaction and ask you to identify that which reaction is this. That is why we just call them name reactions. ये इनके formations तो हमें learn करनी है. साथ के साथ इनके जो common names हैं जो actually chemistry में well known हैं. जैसे this reaction is known by Williamson synthesis. So formation of ether is known as Williamson synthesis. So you must know the scientific names of the reaction as well as the formation also. That what we are forming, what we are just extracting from the reaction. Clear? So that will be RX, OR gives ROR plus X negative. So let's just understand this thing with the help of an example. So let's take an example like CH3Cl, C2H5ONA. Sorry, एक reaction beta मैं भूल गई थी. Sorry. One more reaction is there. RX, because I have not told you about Na. RX plus R2ONA. This is positive, this one is negative. Gives ROR2 plus NaX. Note this down. Two types of reactions takes place. One with OR and another one with ONA. Okay. So let's just understand this thing. CH3Cl, C2H5ONA in presence of dry ether, the compound will be CH3 from this alkyl halide and O from this Na get out of the reaction. What happened? कि इस reaction में क्या होगा? ONA में से Na बाहर चला जाएगा because this is considered to be as nucleophile here and O will be attached with your alkyl group. तो क्या बनेगा? OC2H5. Name this reaction. अब हम इसका nomenclature कैसे करेंगे? हमें ये पता है. This is what? Methyl chloride or chloromethane, you also can name it as. This is sodium इथॉक्साइड, है ना। अभी मैंने इसका जनरल नेम क्या बताया था, एल्कोक्साइड. I have already told you that we are studying in this reaction formation of ether and alkoxides also. So we are taking ethoxide. Now we are preparing what? A compound which is more stable. So as you know this thing, with when we have two alkyl group attached with the oxygen, so हम nomenclature कैसे करते थे? This will be ethyl, methyl, ether, since this is a ether compound. I think 11th class में हम लोगों ने ये किए nomenclature. Clear? So this is ethyl, methyl, ether. ठीक है? Plus NaCl. NaCl will get out. Chlorine from this and Na from this will combine and form NaCl. Clear? Or according to IUPAC, the another name of ethyl, methyl, ether is, who will tell me? It's methoxyethane. Note it down. Methoxyethane. Clear? This is according to IUPAC. So we know this thing that in chemistry we'll consider the IUPAC name only, not consider the common name. Clear? And the reactions will be SN2. The reactions will be SN2. Why SN2? क्यों है बेटा SN2? As you can see in the compound, खुद से judge करो. See, this is CH3Cl, this is C2H5ONA. As you can see, with this C2H5ONA, methyl group is attacking from the rear side. Attack from the rear side. And rear side means SN2. Clear? So SN2 will be there. Okay? तो यहाँ पे जो न्यूक्लियोफाइल का अटैक हो रहा है with this RO, with this is from the back side, from the rear side. So that is why these reactions shows SN2. Let me just give you one more example. C2H5Br plus C2H5ONA in presence of dry ether. So what will be? C2H5O, C2H5. So that will be diethyl ether, common name. And according to IUPAC, the nomenclature will be ethoxyethane. Don't worry. जिन बच्चों का nomenclature prepare नहीं है, 11th में seriously नहीं पढ़ा था, we'll do nomenclature one more time. ठीक है? So relax. That is why I'm writing names of the compound which we are forming along with the common name as well as the IUPAC name. I'm just mentioning here. ठीक है? इसीलिए मैं यहाँ पे इनके दोनों names mention कर रही हूँ so that you can recall the nomenclature. Okay? And we'll take extra lecture 1-2 classes for the preparation of nomenclature again. है ना? So that if you have any confusions regarding nomenclature, so your confusion will be clear and we'll continue with the topic smoothly. Okay? So this is according to IUPAC, ethoxyethane and diethyl ether. Clear? Up now, I just want to give you a question, that what type of question you can get in objective. You can get simple name reactions also, but a different types of questions sometimes to twist the question. See, the examiner will just take a different step. How? For example, this is your question. A plus B in presence of dry ether form CH3, C, CH3, CH3, OCH3. Note it down. Plus NaBr. They will ask you that what will be A and B. अब आपको ये बताना है कि यहाँ पर A और B क्या होंगे. बहुत अच्छा क्वेश्चन है. This is a very nice question. In competition, you also get these types of questions, and also this time in both you will get these types of questions. They just, they just write X, Y, Z in place of the compound, and they ask you to substitute it with the appropriate one. So 4 options आपके पास वहां होंगे. I'm not giving you any options right now. So they will ask you कि भाई यहाँ A और B की जगह पर क्या होगा. Yes. बोलो बेटा. Okay, let me just explain you this thing. First thing, for these types of reaction, the basic need is your alkyl group should be 1 degree. First thing, your alkyl group should be 1 degree. यहाँ पे 1 degree ही आपका alkyl group हो. ठीक है. So we just can take this, means your new B compound, anyone. It can be secondary, it can be tertiary, it doesn't make any difference. But the basic need is your A, your alkyl group, or you can say alkyl halide. Your alkyl halide will be 1 all. Yes, beta.
इसका ये होगा CH2Br and C2H5Na.
Perfect, very good. Because see, हम यहाँ पर कभी भी जब हम बात करते हैं ग्रुप्स की, so we will not consider कि भाई हमारा जो ग्रुप होगा वो टर्शरी हो, सेकेंडरी हो, ये कुछ भी हो सकता है. This must be primary only, 1 degree. So you are very right, Akshita. So your A will be CH3Br. हो गया हमारी condition satisfied. We have our condition satisfied that this will be 1 degree. Now we'll talk about, this is A. Now we'll talk about B. So since we have this compound, a tertiary compound in our product side, तो हम क्या करेंगे, अपने B को tertiary कर देंगे. कैसे करेंगे? CH3C, CH3CH3ONA. Clear? This is the most acceptable answer. ये मैंने इसीलिए आपको बताया, so that I can tell you that this A compound, your means your alkyl halide must be 1 degree. हम इसको 1 degree से change नहीं करेंगे, याद रखना. अगर हमने कर दिया तो क्या होगा, it will become multi step और आपकी reaction उल्टी हो जाएगी. अब बनाना कुछ और चाह रहे हो, बन कुछ और जाएगा. Clear? This thing is clear? So this compound is known as sodium alkoxide. Note it down, because in objectives you will get only the names, है ना. आपको ये बना के नहीं देंगे. They will not give you the compound, open structure of compound. They'll just give you the names. So this is sodium alkoxide and this is alkyl halide. And alkyl halide मतलब methyl bromide. For now this is methyl bromide. Clear hai? This thing is clear na? Very good, Akshita. So let's just go to the next. This is all about Williamson synthesis. You just, if you want to take, you can take the screenshot, or I'll send you the notes of this lecture also later on. Next. But beta, keep writing, है ना? Because maybe notes में कभी कोई चीज miss हो जाए, तो फिर बाद में आपको problem ना हो. So keep writing, because in class while teaching we used to tell you so many things, different things, which we can't mention in the notes, because we can't mention each and every point in note, na? So note down all the important points. So let's just move to the third one, which is substitution by CN group. And by substituting CN group, what we form? Formation of alkyl cyanide takes place, or alkane nitrile, because we used to write na common names also, and as well as IUPAC name. So formation of alkyl cyanide or alkane nitrile. The another name of alkyl cyanide according to IUPAC is alkane nitrile. So Rx in presence of your cyanide group, just write in minus also here, that will be RCN plus X negative. Your this nucleophile will get out. So this will be alkyl cyanide as well as alkane nitride. Okay. So let's just understand these types of reactions with the help of examples. So let me just give you yes, one more thing. One more thing, beta. Rx plus KCN. KCN is considered to be the best source of CN group. Anna? The best source of CN group is KCN. Note it down. So what you will get? RCN plus KX. And this RCN group just means this KCN group is known as, means it can be, you just write it as KCN. I think you are familiar with this. So let's just C2H5Br. I'm just giving you example. This is your, yes, this is your alkyl halide, alkyl group, and along with halide, this KCN form C2H5CN plus KBr. Yes, KBr. This is known as what? Naming ethane nitrile. Let me just finish this fast. And ethyl cyanide. Clear? The nomenclature of this ethane nitrile and ethyl cyanide. Okay? Listen better, this can be multi-step also. But KCN एक बहुत strong nucleophile देता है. तो क्या होगा? इसको इतना मौका ही नहीं मिलेगा कि intermediate state बने. ये directly it will attack on Br और उसको यहाँ से बाहर कर देगा और खुद उसकी जगह पे CN दे देगा. Clearly? So no CC will form. No CC, carbocation will form. और अगर CC नहीं बन रहा है तो this type of reaction will be SN2. याद रखना, मैं हर रिएक्शन के साथ आपको बता रही हूँ किसमें SN1 है किसमें 2 है, because you will get a number of question out of SN1 and SN2. Clearly? तो जब CC फॉर्म नहीं हो रहा है, कार्बोकेटाइन नहीं फॉर्म हो रहा है, तो वहां पे क्या होगा? आपका SN2 रिएक्शन होगी. अब बेटा मैं आपको एक चीज बताना चाहती हूँ कि कभी कभी क्या होता है, कंफ्यूज करने के लिए वो आपको रॉन्ग रिएक्शंस देते हैं. रॉन्ग रिएक्शंस का मतलब समझते हो? जिसमें ये रूल एप्लीकेबल ही नहीं होता. तो आई जस्ट वांट टू टेल दैट व्हिच टाइप ऑफ एल्काइल हैलाइड कैन नॉट बी यूज इन विलियमसन सिंथेसिस. आपके जो आ रहा है उसमें यूज नहीं, सॉरी अलग चली गई, सॉरी वो मैं बाद में बताऊंगी. ठीक है, दिस वन इज SN2. नाउ विल टॉक अबाउट नेक्स्ट वन, C2H5I NaCN C2H5OH C2H5 C triple bond N plus NaI. This much is limited to this one. Okay, so abhi ke liye we'll finish this thing. Tomorrow we will continue with NC group and I will tell you some more examples where the Williamson synthesis will not be followed. Williamson synthesis will not be followed with those types of reaction. Actually, I got just missed that point. Okay.